Long exposure photography. 1 second. 1 minute. 1 hour.
Hello everyone, I'm Piotr, and in this second episode we'll be exploring equipment and accessories. But before we get started, I want to ask you, which version of the opening photos do you like the best? 1 second, 1 minute, or 1 hour? Stick around till the end and I will share my favorite with you. Let's begin with the essential question. What equipment do you need? Obviously, camera. For this project, I'll be using the Mamiya RZ67 PRO 2 exclusively. This is an exceptional system which I believe is the best ever developed. Once I complete this series, I will dedicate an entire episode to explain why I hold this belief. The heart of every camera is its lens, and the Mamiya system offers an impressive collection of 27 lenses. Here are my personal favorites. First on the list is Mamiya 350mm f 5.6 APO lens, my absolutely favorite. Its budget-friendly cousin, the Mamiya-Sekor Z 360mm f6, it's also worth considering. If you are shooting only black and white films, it's a fantastic option. However, if you can afford the APO version, it's the way to go. Before I move on, take a moment to check out this picture I captured with this lens and Infor Pan F plus black and white film. The exposure was 1 minute at f11 with an ND64 filter. I shot this image from Queens, specifically Forest Hills, right on the busy 12-line Queens Boulevard. Trust me, it's a fantastic yet extremely challenging location to shoot. Gas from the passing cars, vibration from the subway system beneath the highway makes it very, very difficult. Despite these challenges, I managed to get this shot. However, getting 1 hour exposure was impossible due to the buses and huge truck flying by. Another favorite of mine is the Mamiya 210mm f 4.5 APO lens. It's absolutely must for fashion and portrait photographers. Trust me, just buy it or rent and give it a try. You will love it. The legendary Mamiya 140mm f 4.5 macro lens is a top choice for macro photography, and it's fantastic for portrait photography too. Originally priced at $2,000 in 2005, I have recently seen a few in pristine condition on eBay for under $500. Don't miss out on this gem. The Mamiya 110mm f 2.8 normal lens is the best portrait lens for the Mamiya RZ Pro 2 system, known for its stunning bokeh. For those unfamiliar with this term, bokeh is a word from Japanese origins defined as the way the lens renders out of focus points of light. Just buy it to discover the magic of this lens. And finally, another favorite of mine, Mamiya 65mm f4 LA lens. Wow, the quality is incredible. With its built-in floating system, you get super sharp images from the corner to corner. Landscape photographers, you are going to love this lens. To explore the complete list of Mamiya lenses, please follow the link in the description. Great, let's move on to tripods. With so many models available on the market, there is something for every budget and every camera type. The main job of the tripod is to keep your camera rack steady. This is crucial for long exposure photography, especially when you are capturing those epic shots with exposure times as long as an hour. I've been using the Bogen 32-36 for over 30 years. It's become my best friend, steady and heavy. It's a perfect companion for my Mamiya. For smaller camera and cell phones, I recommend the Manfrotto 190. I use it when shooting with my Canon 5D Mark IV. Okay, so we have a camera and tripod. What's next? We need to connect them together, and for that we need a tripod head. Once again, there are hundreds of options available, but don't worry, I will make it simple for you. In my opinion, there are two standout options. For medium format camera, the Manfrotto 405 three-way geared head is unbeatable. When it comes to smartphone, DSLRs or smaller medium cameras like the Hasselblad, my top pick is a Manfrotto XPRO three-way geared head. I personally use it with my Canon 5D Mark IV, and it has been a game changer for me. Links for all this equipment mentioned in this video are available in the description below. And finally, for those photographers planning to shoot with film cameras, a light meter is a must-have. I've been using Minolta Spotmeter F for over 20 years. While it's no longer available in stores, you can find one on eBay at reasonable prices. Just to mention, there are two models, Spotmeter M and Spotmeter F. Both are great, but if you can choose, go for the F model for many reasons. If you are curious why, just drop a line in the comments, I'll be happy to explain. This meter is essential if you want to use Ansel Adams zone system. However, if you don't have one, don't worry. In the next episode, I will introduce a light meter application for iPhone and Android phones. That's simply priceless. Since we'll be shooting long exposure photography, ND filters will be essential. This is a huge topic I will cover in details in the next episode. For now, it's enough to note that ND filters are used to limit light from entering the camera lens. That allows us to take longer exposures without overexposing the images. I nearly forgot about this little guy. This is cable release that allow you to trigger the camera shutter without the risk of camera shake. And finally, it's another gadget that, while not essential, it's incredibly helpful, a bubble level. Most digital cameras came with built-in electronic level, and many tripods feature a bullseye or multiple bubble levels. However, have you ever tried placing bubble lever directly on top of your camera? It makes the adjustment of tripod heads so much easier. I use the Jobo model, but any lever will work. In the next chapter, I will dive into ND filters and the apps I'm using to shoot this project. Exciting and surprising stuff ahead. So, earlier I asked which version of the 42nd Street photograph catches your eye the most. Have you decided? Personally, this is my favorite. Oh, I almost forgot. Would you like to see the real location in color?
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe.